What role do genetic mutations play in evolution? Have you ever wondered how life on Earth changes over time? One of the key players in this process is genetic mutation. Genetic mutations are changes in the DNA sequence, which is the hereditary material that carries the instructions for an organism's development, function, and reproduction. These mutations are the starting point for genetic variation within populations. Without these changes, evolution would not happen, as there would be no new genetic differences for natural selection or other evolutionary forces to act upon. At the core of this concept, mutations introduce new versions of genes, known as alleles. These alleles can change an organism's traits. Some mutations do not affect the organism at all, while others can be harmful. However, some mutations may actually provide an advantage, helping the organism survive or reproduce better in its environment. When a mutation improves survival or reproduction, it is more likely to be passed on to future generations through natural selection. Over many generations, this process can lead to changes in the genetic makeup of populations and sometimes even result in new species. Mutations can happen in various ways. They can occur due to errors during DNA replication or as a result of environmental factors. It is important to note that only mutations in reproductive cells, such as eggs or sperm, can be passed on to offspring and contribute to evolution. Mutations in other body cells do not get passed on and do not influence evolutionary change. In addition to single gene mutations, genetic recombination during cell division also creates variation by rearranging genetic material. This process adds even more diversity within populations. From the perspective of family genetic testing and hereditary health, understanding mutations is essential. The same principles that drive evolution also explain how genetic disorders arise and are inherited. Some mutations can lead to inherited diseases, while others may influence traits that affect health. Genetic testing can identify specific mutations in families, helping to assess risks and guide healthcare decisions. Recent studies show that organisms have mechanisms to protect important regions of their DNA from mutations. This helps preserve vital functions. However, mutations still occur and provide the raw material for both evolutionary change and genetic diversity within families. In essence, genetic mutations are the foundation for evolutionary change by creating new genetic variants. These variants can alter traits, influence survival and reproduction, and over time, lead to the incredible diversity of life we see today. Understanding mutations also connects to the science of hereditary health and family genetic testing, linking the concepts of evolution to practical applications in medicine and genetics.